Hi, Original Soul. Welcome in, welcome back to this mind, body, spirit reading. Let's jump into it, shall we? I hope you are doing well. Let's see, last week, I think we had a little bit of doubt, forgiveness, happiness, abundance. Let's see what wants to come out from your mind, your body, your spirit this week. All right. All right, let's get 3 cards here. Two more. Happiness kind of wanted to flip out. Let's see what happens here. All right, and one more. All right. Cut the deck with patience. I've heard it's a virtue. Is it one of yours? I'm working on it being one of mine. All right. Patience from Spirit. So that's the message from Spirit. What was I just saying? At the bottom of the deck, we've got blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. So I don't know if this is, an energy you have had lately. Sometimes it can be easy to point to all these kind of reasons. Sometimes they're reasons, sometimes they're excuses for things. But really, when you come down to it, you are the one that makes the choices for your own life. So really just turning that in and just accepting responsibility instead of blame. Okay, let's see here. Ooh, courage and fear both came out. That's super interesting. And then patience from Spirit. So it'll be interesting to see what gets added here with the tarot. Courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. All right, so in your mind, having more courage. Maybe you're feeling a little bit stronger mentally. I know in the last few Mind, Body, Spirit readings, there was a lot of sort of grief energy, doubt energy. Just sort of those kind of lack feelings, a little bit of sadness. So having a little bit more courage. I also love how bright and colorful this image is on the card. All right, and then from your body, fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. All right, so I don't know if there is any fear with your body, related to your body, whether that could be, I don't know, if you have some sort of health concern going on, of course, always seek out a medical professional. But that can bring in some fear. Sometimes that can also bring in a little bit of like avoidance or ignoring, depending on what that is. So maybe you do have something going on with your body that can feel a little bit scary, or that you're a little bit worried about. Or this could also be just pushing your body a little bit, trying something different, trying something new. I tried a breathwork class that I thought was going to be something relaxing, and it actually was really intense, a little bit stressful for my body. My body started panicking a little bit, so that definitely was a test of resolve, just reminding myself that I can breathe in and out an energy of love. So there could also be just adding in some sort of challenge or pushing yourself a little bit in that way. And then from Spirit, we were already talking about patience at the beginning. I accept that everything happens in divine order. All right, so there's that patience card again. So reminding you from Spirit, right? Timing, progress, right? The timing of things is not always up to you. So having a little bit more patience. Maybe that is having a little bit of more patience with your body. Sometimes our mind is kind of ready to tackle something or handle something, or we think we want to do something, but the body may not quite be caught up to what we're ready to do with our mind. So that can take a little bit of training, a little bit of practice, right? Sometimes that can take a lot of patience. All right, let's see. Let's get a little additional information with some tarot. All right, and with that underlying blame energy and this fear, right, we've got a lot of similar colors to those cards. Right, again, if you are just going through anything that is kind of testing you, or right, bringing a little bit of that fear or worry mindset, especially if it's related around your health or your body. Just remember, you can do what you can to take good care of yourself. Control what you can control. Everything else, you've got to be patient. Sometimes let the universe kind of work through some things and work things out. All right, let's see what we get here to add to it with courage for the mind. Finding that inner strength. Ooh, the Tower. Let's get one more with it. So this could be something surprising or shocking. Right, it did technically flip upside down, so it's definitely something that you are able to overcome, so something you might need some courage for. Oh, two more wanted to come out with that. The Sun as well, so like I was just saying, you definitely will be able to overcome, especially with that courage mindset. So remembering that you can bring that light, right? You are able to shine even through these Tower moments. Right? You can see lightning striking, people falling down out of the building, huge waves coming up. It looks like a fire has started. It's super windy, stormy. Right, pretty much all hell has broken loose right there. So finding that courage. Also with the Sun, the King of Rods. Right, those are perfect cards to go with courage. Right, the King of Rods is facing towards the Tower. All right, so finding a little balance, finding strength in your mind. Especially, right, if you get some surprising news, some information you weren't expecting, or just something happens, right, just completely out of nowhere, right, tap into your Sun energy, your courage energy. So a lot of Leo, Lion kind of energy coming through here. All right, let's see how we can bring that courage into the body. What's going on here with fear in the body? Right, anytime you're going through something stressful, notice how your body starts to tense and kind of take on those types of emotions. Right, so if you do practice any kind of breathing, meditation, I'm always talking about mindfulness practice. All right, we got the Knight of Swords. Let's get another one out. As I was just mentioning, mindfulness, swords are a mental energy. Right, but just taking a moment, taking a pause, getting grounded, and breathing in and out of love. Recently just did a heart space meditation, so maybe that's something even to check out and might be good for your body. And what were we just talking about as well? The Three of Swords came out with that Knight of Swords. Five of Cups currently at the bottom of the deck, so some of that sadness. The body can hold on to emotions as well. Just like our mind can overthink, the body can store those things. So like I was saying, meditation or even yoga, restorative yoga might be helpful as well. All right, so let's see. Knight of Swords and Three of Swords came out. And again, in the back of this Knight of Swords, it looks like something is kind of ready to erupt right there. You've got the Three of Swords with that sort of, this can be a heartbreak card. So maybe this is something that has impacted or affected your heart space, or even something with like your blood or your blood pressure, or right, those types of systems. Just with the imagery on these cards, right? So any fear around those things, again, really getting grounded, right? Being willing to be patient, which can be really hard to do when you're dealing with things with your body, especially if it is some sort of health issue. This also could be just doing some of that work to bring up or release any of those repressed emotions or things that you've kind of held back. So getting moving a little bit more if you're more stagnant. If you tend to move a lot, getting a little bit more still, maybe bringing in some of that opposite balance. And look how the Knight of Swords is facing the Three of Swords. So maybe taking a look at whatever, right, these three swords might be that are impacting you right here, right? What's kind of got you feeling stuck, having this fear energy, right? And the Knight of Swords being willing to take a look at that, being willing to be brave. So again, we've got that courage energy coming in. And trying to release whatever the sadness might be that's coming along with whatever this might be. Maybe it has something to do with this Tower moment, or this Tower energy, this kind of shocking or surprising energy. You'll notice, though, right behind this sad figure, there are two cups right there, just waiting. So there is something else on the horizon, so keeping that in mind. Also noticing, right, all the illumination behind that heart. Once you're able to look at those wounds, those swords, a little bit clearer, the clouds will start to lift. All right. Let's see with patience. That message from Spirit. What about patience? Like I said at the beginning, is that one of your virtues? I'm trying to work on it being one of mine. Sometimes we don't have any choice, right? But then what is your attitude while you are maybe waiting for whatever that thing might be? All right, let's see. What else wants to get added to this message about patience? Two cards right away. All right, let's see here. Eight of Pentacles and Temperance. Seven of Swords currently at the bottom of the deck. So this could feel like something has been maybe stolen or taken away, right? Like something maybe was unfair. This could also be kind of lying or deceit. And this is kind of walking towards that Three of Swords. So maybe there is also something that you've been kind of denying yourself or lying to yourself about, some kind of dishonest energy. Again, that can definitely impact the body as well. Like I said, the body holds on to these emotions, especially ones we're not really willing to bring up in the mind. They kind of have nowhere else to go but in the body. So a little bit of patience with that. All right, Eight of Pentacles, Temperance coming out with patience. So this Eight of Pentacles, look at him with all of those pentacles. You can tell that he's been working really hard, right? So this is something maybe that you've been waiting for or putting a lot of effort in for a long time, right? He's still chiseling away, really taking his time, making progress, working step by step. Right, and then Temperance, that's finding balance. Let's get one more with this. So yeah, is there something maybe that's been going on for a while or that you've been working at for a while? I'm also noticing the glow around the Angel in the Temperance card has that similar glow around the Three of Swords and the Heart. So bringing a little bit more balance. Maybe this is taking that time, as I mentioned, maybe kind of looking at what some of those things might be that you've maybe, right, repressed a little bit or shoved down. Those things do want to come back up. You could be diligent in that effort. Right, and that does bring in more balance. When I was talking about the Five of Cups and having those Two of Cups right behind, right? Look at Temperance balancing with those Two of Cups. Also Angel energy here from Spirit with that patience. So anytime you're feeling a little frustrated, anxious, right? Maybe you call on one of your angels, Archangel Michael. Let's see what flipped over here. Yeah, because the Ace of Pentacles, there is a new beginning, but this takes a choice, right? Maybe you're removing a couple of those swords. Maybe it takes a new or different choice. As I'm talking about choice, the Lovers is also at the bottom of the deck there. So a lot of energy around the heart in this reading, whether that's been heartbreak, right? Or maybe you're just moving towards different decisions to really trust and follow your heart a little bit more, right? Having courage to really be more authentic, really being willing, right, to move forward with confidence, trying to really cut through the fear. Right, so really work with your body. Again, maybe some restorative or yin type yoga that can be really good and kind of focuses a lot on sort of the hips, which can be a place where a lot of that energy can be stored. And then patience, right? Being okay with not everything happening immediately or all at once. Just knowing that what you work for, right, step by step, making that progress is bringing in balance, right? Those different choices that you take. Right? There is a new opportunity that is on its way. Right? This is something being offered by the divine. Right? Look at that really large pentacle. After all that work with these 8 pentacles, right there it is, right? That payoff coming forward. All right, so really tapping into your courage, especially if you've got something kind of shocking or a little bit scary going on, tapping into your courage, really getting connected to your body. So again, getting out for a walk, getting in touch with your body, meditating, maybe doing, right, some of that yin yoga or restore yoga, and then being willing to be patient with yourself, with other people, with what you're hoping for, with what you're worried about, right, with whatever that may be, right, just taking out that blame, bringing in more honesty, right, maybe changing your attitude a little bit more towards gratitude, and just making better choices that bring more balance, more unity, because that's where a new fresh start, a new opportunity, right? Something really amazing that has the opportunity for longevity, for abundance, is coming forward. All right. That is what we've got here for the mind, body, spirit reading today. I hope there was a message here for you. I want to thank you again for being here and sharing your energy with this reading. And until next time, peace.